guys, Jess here, and welcome to another episode of Level 1 Roshan, the Dota 2 stats and meta-analysis show from Curse and Dat Dota. So this week we're focusing on Ember Spirit. Just sit back and let him play you the song of his people before he kicks you in the face. So Ember Spirit was added to Captain's Mode on February 18th, and since then he's become one of the 10 most popular heroes in competitive Dota. Turns out he's kind of annoying to deal with in low-tier pub games too. He's got high damage, high mobility, and a pretty strong early game, plus he snowballs hard, meaning it takes a lot of coordination to shut him down, which is, as we all know, something that a lot of pub players kind of struggle with. Anyway, at 58%, Ember Spirit has the 8th highest pick or ban rate right now. He's also a high priority draft target, meaning he's usually picked or banned very early on in the draft, and he ends up winning 51.7% of the competitive matches he's been played in so far. So when building Ember Spirit's skills, he's one of those heroes that really relies on what he can do with his abilities. His ult is almost always taken right as 6, and most players skill abilities first and then only put points into stats when they have to. The most popular build right now relies on players prioritizing Flame Guard, with 67% of builds maxing that skill by level 7, and then the next typically max Sleight of Fist. So that's sort of the standard build we've been seeing, but there is one other build of note, and that's the Split Searing Chains Sleight of Fist build. It relies on putting 3 points each into Searing Chains and Sleight of Fist by the time you're level 7, with no points in Flame Guard. Now this one's only used about 8% of the time, but it is popular among some solo mids, such as SingSing and Arteezy, who both use it about half the time they play Ember Spirit. They've had pretty good success with it, with SingSing going 10-2 and Arteezy going 3-0 with that build. Moving on to items, so for boots, Ember Spirit players tend to favor phase boots, choosing them in about 70% of games, with arcane boots coming in second in about 17% of games. Travs were picked up occasionally, but power treads and tranquil boots were never chosen. In general, Ember Spirit tends to skip defensive items like Linken's and BKB, unlike other carries, instead preferring to stack damage for his major items because of his Sleight of Fist ability. Deso, Battle Fury, and Crystallis are common items chosen over things like Heart, Satanic, Butterfly, and Mantis style. So a typical solo mid Ember Spirit build usually goes Bottle, Phase Boots, and Drums, and then finishes off with Deso, Battle Fury, or Crystallis. And in fact, it's actually not uncommon for Embro players to get more than one of the same item. 3 Battle Furies? That's what they call F*** you money. So to sum up, Ember Spirit, high damage, fantastic dancer, really good at playing the plinky plunky instruments, but not impossible to counter if you know what you're doing, meaning coordinated attacks and lots of physical damage. That's it for this episode of Level 1 Roshan. As always, leave us your feedback in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time. Until then, enjoy the game.